That's so cool!
Alchiche cheered. X10. I hate it here.
Good morning. What up? What I do? What it is? Welcome to our Apothecary of Fine Gaming Sports here at twitch.tv/heavykira and youtube.com/Kiraga. What up? What I do? What it is? Happy Friday. Late start, cut our day in half. Got a bunch of stuff done this morning though. Woke up late, that didn't help. But then I had a bunch of things to do, so now we're here. And we're back with Dissidia. We've been hanging out. What's up, Ink Boy? What's up, Azamar? We've been playing Unicorn Overlord past few days. That game is crack. I am addicted. I need more. I need a professional assistance because I just want to play it all the time. But I'm behind on tactics footage, so we're not going to do that. We gotta edit. Let's see if we can get this to work. What up? What up? What up? It is crack. Oh my god, it's so amazing. I need some of that crack, dude. I think it's cheap. There's probably a mom and pop store somewhere nearby, wherever you are, that will have a used copy. At the very least. There we go. We're in business. Today had a huge milestone in this game. I now have my first master ability. We're going to talk about how funny that is. Briefly. For those that care. Problem is I don't have a console that can play it. What up, heavy chat? What up, heavy boys? My Elgato is going to be a jerk again today, by the way. Is what we're learning. It's definitely the phone. It's definitely the connection to the phone. It has like... I think it's a software thing. I think when it wiggles, it doesn't know what it wants to do. Like when you start moving the phone around with the cord plugged into it. What up, Alchiche? You don't have to throw your PC away. Problem is I don't have a console that can play it. I mean, you already know, but dude, I highly recommend a Nintendo Switch. Highly recommend. The ultimate RPG machine. Consider it in the future. If you ever come into like $200 or whatever.
遊びの誘いか? まあ、付き合ってやる.
Nope, can't do it. Can't reward Nintendo for their bad behavior. Oh. We're anti-Nintendo, I see. I'm not. I'm a huge fan. But we'll see. What's up, Little Dom? How's it going? Happy Friday. How are things? Okay. So let's talk about the funny thing that happened. It isn't Thundaga. We're just gonna level this up on the way. We got our first master ability today from just undoing crystals that we had set last night. It's Cryo. So that's technically level 109 is what this is. Here's the funny thing. As a stat for other characters, it has defense as the highest stat and HP as the second highest stat. So it's not ideal, but we did play Cryo for pretty much all of the beta. We wanted to be a Cryo main, but we didn't have this one for like the first 2 months the game was out. And then when we finally got it, Unkillable Warrior Light, except the way the defense works in this game is not great. It's only level 30. So it's funny that one of these is 109 and one of these is level 30. So we're in a funny situation right now. But yeah, so we'll see. We'll see if we can make use of her in the future, but it's still looking like lightning. Because I don't know, we'll see. Lightning's not terribly far off, I guess. But Unkillable Warrior of Light. So the way that defense works in this game, I just got D4 last night. Hey, congrats, Ink Boy. So it definitely works like magic defense worked in 7. It didn't. That's correct. Yeah. We'll talk. Let me queue up. What should I do? I'm not doing ranked anymore. Not even for whatever. Oh, the other thing we accomplished was we got all of Cloud's challenges done. So the first 7 characters are done. So now all we have to do is get to the 300 game mark to get a second weapon.
面倒も危険
And
も
then
背負う
we're
のが
Gucci.
何でも屋の仕事だ
Because we have about 78 games to go on Cloud. So, which is not a lot, but it's a lot.
何かあれば言ってくれ。お前は一人じゃない。
So the way that defense works in this game, talk about that. So the defense stat is always
面倒も危険も背負うのが何でも屋
like
の
it's
仕
a
事だ。
smaller number. So we'll look at this one, for instance. Where's one where they're like across the board? There we go. So here's Braver, where all of the stats are pretty much the same weight. But the attack stat is 3 times that of the defense stat. And then obviously as you power up and you get stronger and you get like crazy abilities, that becomes more felt. So it starts to like really become an eclipse. Now the issue that comes into play is that when people use abilities, like we'll talk about Yeshtola real quick. So the way the game works is you use Yeshtola and it takes your attack stat and it does 5 hits of your attack stat at a 1.5 rate. The issue is that for defense, it is just subtracting the solid defense number from each of those hits. So if your defense is 333 and your attack is 999, and you get hit by this, we'll just do quick math real quick. I have a calculator, don't worry. We're not doing this off the cuff on a stream so early. You die, yeah. So each of these hits is 1,500, and then you're only subtracting 333 from each hit, which is pretty good for multi-hit, but you're still taking 6,000 damage. So you're like, okay, understood, taking 6,000 damage. If your defense was higher, you would still be taking 5,000 damage. It's not a lot to really write home about. Here's where the issue comes into play, because that's a multi-hit attack example. You get hit by a thing that only has 1 or 2 hits in it, and you just explode. Because the defense stat is only subtracted from each individual hit. So here's Orin, for instance. It's 850 damage potency. Which means that when you get hit by this, you take 8,500 damage minus your defense stat of 333, and you're still taking 8,200 damage. So yeah, defense sucks. Yes, defense is not good in this game. Now, if defense worked, like it would also be multiplied by the attack, which I understand would be crazy. But if it did, like if it did the calculations first, so let's say that you take the offender attack, which is 9999, and you subtract defense, and then you multiply that by 850. Then you would actually shave off 3,000 damage because they'd only do 5,600 with it, which is huge. But that's not how the game works. The game just takes defense and it subtracts it at the end. So yeah, defense is not important. But defense is already, as you can tell, like the number here is 18 versus, it's already like a third of what attack is. So you feel like they're already compensating for it, but then they just didn't do the formula correctly. So yeah, defense isn't real. The only time defense really feels good is when you're getting hit by a multi-hit. I took away the wrong thing. When you're getting hit by a multi-hit and or an auto attack, then you feel defense. And you're like, oh, okay, I have defense. But otherwise, you should probably just ignore it. So yeah, so that's the issue. So I have this master ability and defense is the highest stat, and I'm just like, that's cool. Defense should have thresholds if you hit X% of damage reduction. Well, let me see here. For the Y'shtola example, if we do it the way that I'm saying, like if we do 999 minus 333, and then we times that by 1.5, what does it look like? Yeah, it's only doing 5,000 damage. The threshold idea is cool too. I don't mind that. But yeah, defense stat could use some love. But I think they want people to explode in this game, so I don't know. But yeah, defense is it's like cost 7 magic defense. It's like basically not real, and in Seven's case, if I recall correctly, not real at all. Never has been.
Yoroshiku na.
Yeah, yoroshiku.
Maybe Shurikun forgot the math and work on defense. So this game is based on a different game. The developers made another game, and the other game used the same damage formula. So I feel like it's intentional. How's quality of life, dude? Happy Friday.
力の使い方は心得てるつもり。
I don't have my backdrop set up. My bad. Holy sound. Oh, you're so right. Game is too loud. Thank you. Oh my god, loud. Yeah, we were set for Octopath still. Not Octopath. Unicorn. Thank you. That's the issue with the Switch. The Switch has like the weirdest sound output for some reason. I'm in danger. All right, did we fix it? Sorry for blasting the speakers. Is it too quiet now? It's perfect? Hell yeah. Surely someone else will kill this Clive, right? I thought I was lagging. It was just the debuff from Gaia. Hi. What's up? We are level 9. I think Onion can do it. If I protect him. Time to play the fun game of Protect the President. Damn it. I timed it wrong. Protect the president. GG! Oh, let me go shuffle out my background real quick. So everything's cute. Oh, snap! Put Rufus in. Rufus Shinra would be cool. I'd be down with that. Celis is supposed to be the next character. The draw this week is Prompto. We haven't, other than the 1 week we had Cryo, we haven't hit a character that I'm interested in. I think I'm only interested in Warrior of Light and Lightning. Celis what? You know, Maria. Maria! Ooh, that one. For those that know the lore. We can listen. Don't make me pull the song out. I won't. Because isn't that what that opera is in the Opera House in 6? Isn't it about Maria? Or am I tripping? Am I tripping? Oh, Little Dumb, you have to borrow this game I have after I'm done with it. It's called Unicorn Overlord. It's amazing. It's like Fire Emblem. You were seeing it the other day. Hey, remember Tekken? There's only one villain in Duellum so far? Yeah, just Sephiroth. 18 characters though, which is decent. All right, how do I not get eliminated here? Who's behind me? Oh, I got triple teamed. Didn't I have a teammate behind me? Who's my teammate? Oh, it's an Onion. This comp is hard. Is like, I need him to kill monsters. I shouldn't really be killing monsters. And I have to burst early because there's a Zidane. I want Gaius Van Belsar. Yeah, Gaius would be way better than Xenos. But, you know, they'll give us like Hildebrand or something. They'll be like, the first 14 villain is Hildebrand. And I'll be like, that doesn't make sense. You know, I don't want to be here. I didn't want to be over there. This is my issue with Onion and solo queue, where it's just like, cool, attacking the boss. No, you're not. If you get a support and you have an Onion, you're basically, if you're the third guy, you're basically soloing for like 3 minutes. Okay, so we have to get... sick. Yeah. Surely my Onion will come here at some point. Did not see Faded Circle. Can Onion do it? How do I play that better? It's really tough. I feel like I don't have the moveset for it. I'm playing like a very committal boss damage focused Cloud. I guess I can just hope they don't do enough damage to the boss and we just ignore them. Or I gotta go cross slash a guy? I don't know, it's very annoying. I had this issue when I was playing Onion Knight a lot in ranked where I was just like, alright, so like he just feels like he should be a support character and not an agile. Like, granted, we want him to be an agile so he run fast, but like when you get Onion and another support, it kind of sucks for the first like 2 minutes. TBH. But I guess like I'd have to like really try hard to not throw as the melee or the marksman. Because once you're level 9, the problem doesn't exist anymore. But until then, it's like, okay. Like, I'm just gonna be in 1v3s all the time. Gotta make it rain. Gotta make it rain. Like praying to a cloud god. Because I'm a cloud. Or like with money. How's it going, Dr. Pasta? What up? Happy Friday. Okay. Is that double cloud? Double cloud Zidane? A lot of clouds. Okay, that has the range. I should have healed first, I think. Because I'm dead. That's rough, buddy. It's about to rain. Well, I have 10 seconds till I can stun a guy. That was pretty close. I tried. I'm gonna lose my shit. Hey, is it toxic to suggest that other people on the internet self-destruct? Or is it acceptable if I say afterwards in Fortnite? I'm not sure what the trends are. Why didn't that go off? I'm saying that all the time in Rivals now? It's toxic, but honestly expected. I got Jubilee to Lord. That's crazy. Good job, though. All right, so we're getting back in the swing of things. Alright, Thorbit's running for it. Bravery makes me sad sometimes. Like, sometimes it hits when I least expect it, and then sometimes I'm like, this will hit for sure, and it doesn't happen. I wonder why he's not doing it. Cloud has bravery. I didn't kill him. Even if I killed him, it wouldn't have mattered. He has full health again. I think it's over. Maybe. So I think I need Tifa. So I can, like, be non-committal. I'm running his core set plus Hope Renew because I'm trying to do 6 attacks on the boss. It's about to rain. But it might be a fantasy that, like, I can't be that committal in a boss situation. I have to get in and get out. Especially because, like, Omni Slash holds me in place for so long. I'm kind of a sitting duck afterwards. I think Tifa might be the way. But also, I don't know. I just have to, like, be in better places. I don't like the bot cutscene. That should already be over. It's not. It's Lightning's problem now. Can I get off the entire thing? We're about to find out. I could not. Sometimes it comes easy and sometimes it doesn't work. So because it's inconsistent, it's probably just not worth keeping at all. I needed to use my unique attack, I guess. That's not the one I wanted to hit. But we won! GG! I think I have to get rid of finishing touch. It's not working. We're having issues. What's wrong with it? So the idea is it's a AoE clear to clear camps faster, which I don't really need, and it has a pretty low cooldown. It's very committal. I also don't use finishing touch. I wasn't before, but then I was like, for the sake of experimentation, I was gonna try it. I'm gonna keep it for one more game. But if you do finishing touch braver, you are braver, heal, you can end with finishing touch again. So you can do 6 attacks in one burst chain, and that's also the appeal. But it's too committal and it locks you in place. So you're like it's so easy for people just to snipe you with like ranged and stuff. So I think it's time to bid farewell to it. I used to run Braver Armor Breaker, whatever it's called, Earth Crusher. But then I started running Tifa because I was like, well, it is more damage. But we'll see. I think Braver is necessary because it's like an 18-second cooldown or something. Like, it's so easy to just... It's nice to have an ability ready to go. I feel like it saves me a lot. It's like really good in self-defense scenarios or you're trying to pick off a character. It's like fantastic. But it's also like a rare ability that has lower stats and like sometimes can miss, so we'll see.
Yeah, よろしく。
よろしくね。
But the idea is you can brave farm faster and then eventually you do damage to the boss and everything's hunky-dory.
俺のやり方でやらせてもらう。
But it does sometimes just feel like Terra's unique attack, like it's just a tornado. But at least it has like a pretty wide range. So I don't have to be like right off the top of people the way that I think I do. Lightning, you don't need to be over there. Be careful. See, like now it's ready to go again. So I can clear faster. And I'm trying to focus more on farming crystals rather than like trying to fight all the time. Because I know that's how I have like the highest success win rate. Oh, hello. Okay. Well, I'm very close. Go ahead and use this now. Mm-hmm. Lightning, no! Where is Lightning? Oh, Lightning's at the monster. Nope, she's still up top. Thank God. I'm upset. That did not go well. Yeah, I like the part where I didn't hit the box. I don't understand this game sometimes. I feel like every time they change something, every patch, the game sometimes behaves different in a way that is unexpected. Is that how slow I run? That can't be real. Okay. Finishing touch. And then he just ignored the boss. Did he hit a monster? What did he do? There's nothing there. Messed up. Should know that happened. I could look further to the right. Skill issue. I mean, it's not like it's never happened before, so you're kind of right, but I guess I needed to land one auto attack first. Rough, buddy. Why did this one goblin not get hit? What's happening? Am I crazy? Don't go into the poison. Too soon. Too soon. Okay. He used Fervid Blazer, so he doesn't have it again. I guess I should have just stunned him and then got out. I was in the no-no square. Why does Furion have heal? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. What it do? How's it going? I'm trying not to sell. How are the games going? We just started. So far, it's mostly bad for me. I'm having a hard time getting things going. It's over. GG! Okay. I stun Furion and I overstayed. I cross-slashed a wall. I think Cloud's entire game plan. Yeah, we can't be committal in burst phase. His entire game plan is to land cross-slash. So we're gonna try some stuff. We don't need that. I haven't seen a lot of shields lately, so I don't think we have to worry about them. But we can always put back Earthbreaker. How many slash is the good stats? If I were to get rid of a move, that's the move I would get rid of. Because I feel like it gets me in trouble. I have to look at how much damage it does. Because it has a better cooldown than it lets me braver twice. I mean, let's take a look at this. And I don't want to drop braver, I guess. They need to increase the level cap for our memories, especially when you have to grind so many just to get them. I think the idea is that they're supposed to just be placeholders for people who are leveling up other things. So it's really for newer players, but like it's kind of like there's a bunch of stuff in this game that like doesn't actually make sense. Like the egg things being actually like actual abilities. Like there's a bunch of things where I'm just like, I don't fully understand it. So I think you might be cooking. 1,500 damage. Dr. Underscore is being toxic. Ace fire on crowd. You're chilling. Well, hell yeah, he's doing it. I am having the most infuriating hour of my life. Also, this is not a song. I also like badly want to play Unicorn Overlord. This isn't helping. The game is not making its case to be played. What has happened? Alright, the case for Tifo is just made by itself. Better time? Yeah. We're gonna listen to the Flockerong theme here in a second. Where is the boss? Oh, hi. GG, Dr. Pasta! I need an instant replay feature whenever we play this game bad, because the way that I'm doing it is so ghetto. Did you guys see what happened? What a time to be alive. I think it's here. Yeah. I'm like, okay. The onion's fine. Let's get this boss. I get unique attacked. And then gate kept. By the light post. So I'm like, all right, cool. Onion has it under control. I see that Dr. Foster's hitting the boss. Time to go hit the boss. Nope. Any of the light posts? I mean, it's kind of funny. But at the same time, it's just because the game before, when I had finishing touch and I didn't target the boss, that kind of hurt. What's up, Leo? How's it going, man? It's strategy. I got unique. The cloud unique attacked me into the light post, knowing that I wouldn't be able to engage with the boss. I wonder if you can dodge AoEs behind the light post. You can't, unfortunately. Everything goes through everything in this game. I was able to do an entire boss chain against a Marlboro behind a wall as a Warrior of Light. Like, no visibility. Alright, so having Tifa gives me the ability to actually be non-committal. At least make them destructible. That's... now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Well, I guess I just took that from the onion. I'm not supposed to do that. I believe he's on auto. Is just me or quality bad? YouTube also feels super spotty. It said that it's unstable, but I don't know why that is. Looks fine to me on Twitch. Blake, you're still in Texas, right? Oh, it's because we're not level 9. I was like, what happened? I want to kill him, but I can't. Because I'm in burst like an idiot. Why would you hit her? Gonna move over here? No, I was just like, Leo is in Florida, so he was talking about the weather. And I was like, I don't think you're here anymore. Oh no, we got so close. Should have waited. Thank you, Ink Boy. His Urgi's character seems pretty decent. A lot better than he is in Urgi's. What if I killed them all? He's a Smash character? That's super true also. Alright, finishing touch definitely needs to go. Who actually played Urgi's anyway? I rented it. If that counts. There was an arcade version. There was an arcade version that I saw somewhere, and that's where I first realized there were characters from Ponzi 7 in it, I think. And I was like, oh shit. And then I rented it, and then I don't remember having a strong opinion about it. I remember feeling confused the entire time. Hi, heavy YouTubers. Hello. So quality's weird. I have no drop frames. I'm at the 1080p bitrate. My Twitch stream says it's excelente. Let's see here. It says stream is healthy. Can I tell you how dumb YouTube streaming is? Like, for them being Google, they're so weird. Like, let me see if I can show you guys. Share with the class. All right, can you see this? Okay, so let me pause this part. This is how it works. So like on Twitch, I have like everything here and then like buttons to get to things. On YouTube, they're like, you have to flip through. Like, they can't just put this information. Like, why does this take up the entire screen? I'm so like, what? Rant time? It just like every time I look at it, I'm just like, oh, it'll get better. And then like, it's been like 2 years since I started using the plugin. And I was like, why is it like this? I wonder if it's an IP thing, can't still Twitch's UI. But they have better UI when they make, when you like on the actual video editor, they have way better stuff. You can patent processes. It's Omega 4 say I'm done with ranked. Yeah, I'm Omega 5 and I decided I stopped caring. Oh, that's interesting. How committing domestic violence against a goth girl? Hey man, sometimes it be like that. I feel like I should keep cross slash. So if you patent something, then others can't use it? Yeah. I should have kept cross slash. Especially if I'm not on a burst chain. Can't use all the patents active. Come hither, monster.
助かった標的だこのまま叩き切る恨む一撃だどうだ
Get the hell out of here.
全て切る
GG! Yeah, we're keeping Tifa.
いい試合だったぜ
Sire Kiwi is a sick name. Was that always what it was?
お疲れみんなちゃんと休んでくれよな
Or did you change it? Why do I not remember that? Can you change your Twitch name? What are you doing, by the way? Bro, everyone outpieces the hut. Yeah. You changed it last year? I was about to say, I was like, I'm not crazy. You were like a Husky or a Trico or a something, but you weren't Sire Kiwi. I would remember that. That's sick. Good job, Ink Boy. We're killing it. If you could ban one skill in ranked, what would you pick? Quartet of Bravery. Alright, you got Ink Boy. I think Quartet of Bravery is trash and silly. It breaks a lot of the things I understand about the game. Like, obviously, like, I would say it breaks the rules of the game, but like, they put in the game, so like, they know the rules better than I do, but it makes the game weird. Hey, turn up the jams. Are they too quiet? Some of the songs get pretty loud, but I will. I'd take gas station pizza over Pizza Hut 1000%. Bro, racetrack pizza? No, this song just slaps. This song does slap. Remember when Tekken had a story about Jun Kazama and then they weren't just like, oh, I was just hiding in this tree while you were committing global genocide. Teehee. Here, don't be on the side, you gotta be on mine. I was on your side in 1999. But then at some point in the mid-2000s, June was taking a nap? Dude. And then Jin became an angel. Like, I used to care. Okay, I'm in the fire. Get out of the fire. Protect the president. That move's not very good sometimes. I guess I should have waited for Homegirl. There she goes. I think it worked out. Don't go into the 1v3. The call of the void. Now, as Cloud, do I wait 20 seconds or do I just let it rip? I feel like it's better to let it rip. I missed. That time it hit. That move never hits. Damn it! Are you ready? I'm sort of ready. Do I have enough juice? Not if I die. Riku, hit the boss. Riku, hit the boss. The new Digimon game is supposedly super bad. Alright, we're warmed up now. And we got rid of finishing touch. Man, that move is so committal. Bring back Pizza Hut dining with salad bar, but not now because of the virus. Pizza Hut salad bar was pretty awesome. I was a fan. Alright, that was Ink Boy's last game. I probably need to go pee. But yeah, we're getting warm. We're getting back to the swing of things. Man, we had so much bad luck in the beginning though. I was super frustrated. It's weird that they went with Gaia for the 14 rep. Yeah. GG's Ink Boy, thank you. Considering that she's like from Patch. Like she's not from the main game. She's not part of the MSQ. She's not importante. They're like, here's Gaia. But I mean, maybe she's like super popular in Japan. Maybe that's what it is. Let me be right back. She's a goth girl, so reasons. I never thought of it that way. What up? We're back. Hello, everyone. Kiwi, how the hell are you doing, by the way? And Q, if you're here, how are you doing? What's up, Strixley? What's up, everyone? Thanks so much for welcoming me back. And thank you, Turtles, for chatting up in the YouTube. I appreciate it. I think we kind of figured out Cloud. I feel like bursting with him without... Okay, so my current feeling on him is cross slash too important. If I'm not using it in a burst chain or the very first ability in a burst chain, I feel like it's not very cool. There was a Final Fantasy 10 and Octopath Traveler collab recently. You know, there was another crazy thing that happened. Final Fantasy 11's doing a collab. 11, my game, the 23-year-old, 24-year-old PS2 MMO. They're doing a collab with something. Something I never heard of, but they're doing it. What's your opinion if you Noctis come to Dissidia? What class do you think he'll be? They probably won't lean into the magic with him. I'd say he's probably going to be a melee or... Would he be ranged? I'm betting melee and his unique ability. He'll either have a unique ability, which is Warp Strike, or that'll be one of his moves. Tokon beta next weekend. I know, we'll be streaming 36 hours next weekend. 6 streams, 6 hours each. My friends and my family know. We're gonna be playing a lot. I think Agile or Melee, as you said. I don't see Agile for him because that's not really his deal. So I see Melee with like Warp Strike. Hey Shadow, what's up? We gotta get the crystal. This should be damage. Beta, PC, and PS5. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's already done. Do I go cross slash him? I think I do. But I have to remember I have to fight through people. Is it enough? It's enough. You play it at home? Yeah. I think Noctis melee because he's not quick unless he's in Armiger mode. Hold on one sec, the fire alarm's going up. Yeah, let me Let me figure out what's going on the fire alarm. Smoke detector. I also missed Tekken 7. We're back. Everything's fine. There's just a malfunction. I checked for fire. The game's soundtrack is banging. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to... Can I gift you on the website? I haven't used... I used to work at a school where I had to I had like access to computers all the time, so I had Steam, and now that I don't, it's like I don't have Steam at home. Let me figure this out. Do you miss Akuma? Yeah. I miss Geese and Akuma. Build you from the website? I'm investigating. I'd rather deal with Akuma than Tekken 8. Yeah, because everyone in Tekken 8's Akuma now. It's like, it's preposterous. I mean, I'm sure it's better. Like, I don't mean to be a hater, but like, I was so turned off by the whole situation. And then Fatal Fury I wanted to be excited about, but the balance in that game is whack. What's the Originals edition? Yeah, Tekken 7 was one of the games of all time. It might be the greatest. Definitely the best Tekken with hindsight. Do you think a game like Tekken 7 can make Tekken 8 and keep all the same mechanics, update graphics, add new characters, more music, cosmetics, and balance, survive against newer fighting games? I think Tekken 7 could survive against newer fighting games better than Tekken 8 can, so yeah. Oh, okay, so the Originals edition is what I need to do. This is a gift. I think the only fighting game I played is Smash. I'll play Tekken and get my ass whooped. So because the new one's out, I'm sure the population's not huge. I mean, you could just play single player, to be honest. Training mode, single player, try all the things, go all the stages. It'll be really cool. This streamer goes to the games. We had a rough first hour. I was getting completely bodied, and it wasn't great. I got gate kept by a light pole. Everything was kind of going goofy. Now my game is slowing down for some reason, so that's cool. But other than that, we're doing fine. This is not a song. Never our fault. I mean, it's totally our fault. I started the stream and I just wasn't mentally set up. Why are we lagging? Hello? Okay, so it's definitely a connection situation and not connection's unstable, yeah. I don't have any drop frames. Am I on the wrong server? Is that what's happening? Is that why everyone has like hieroglyphics? I'm coming. I'm coming. I did a whole burst chain. We blamed our teammates for our losses though? No, it was definitely my fault. My teammates were Dr. Pasta and then Inkboy for a little bit. So it's definitely, it wasn't on them. It was definitely me. And that's like usually when I get mad. I'm not really mad at things. People are traveling through time. What is happening? I'm gonna die to a goblin. Do I need cross slash? I don't think I need it. I think I can just do this. I'm gonna start with it. We're just going for the win. GG! Alright, so it wasn't our settings. Alright, this is what I was doing. Shopping, continue to gift. Delivery as soon as possible. Trixley, send me your name on whatever the hell I need to use. Select recipient. You with me, friends? I have to be friends with you first. Hold on. Let's be friends. How do I do be friends? View my profile, store preferences, heavy Kira, community, support. It's just Strixley? Cool. So that should be easy. I just have to learn how to navigate websites. That's all. Games, inventory, screenshots, videos, reviews, artwork. Artwork. So a skill issue. Yeah, I didn't listen. Yeah, you know what it is. Don't pretend like you're not aware. Find hubs, find people. There we go. Do you have like a cat image? BRB work? Okay, no problem. Yep, that's me. Okay, add as friend. Friend invite sent. So when you accept that later, I'll get you Tekken 7. No, like you don't even play online. You just play against the computer and you listen to all the music and you just have a great time. Is that the gummy god? Yeah, he is. The legend himself. Chatter asked, is that the gummy god? I'm like, yes, it do. Man, I have very specific inside, it's not jokes, it's just like information that like wouldn't make sense to people. So let me see the best way I can like present the story. You ever have a good judge of character and you're like, man, this guy is super cool and he is like really on top of shit, and then like you don't, they leave, like a coworker or something, And then the other people step in and they're like, yeah, I always hated that guy. And then you're just like, you take a moment where you're like, was there something here I wasn't seeing? And let me tell you what happens. You should always second guess yourself and like do the introspection and the rumination. Also has Tekken Bowling. Tekken 7 does have Tekken Bowling. Yes. Yes, it does. That's the version I'm getting. You can play as Noctis in Tekken Bowl. Holy shit. I'm a terrible person. Yeah. So you're not. But you should always second guess and question these things. That's just part of being a good person and like making sure you know what's happening. However, 90% of the time, that tells you more about the people that dislike that person than it tells you about that person themselves. Kira TLDR, am I the bad guy? Usually, you always need to do that too. That's also important. That's like my superpower. My superpower is I always look at situations and I really like try to look at it from every angle. And I make sure that I'm never the asshole. Like I try so hard all the time. Not even try. I just think about it an awful lot where I'm like, am I doing the right thing? I think about it way more than other people probably do. Don't be so set in your ways, be open, but also don't take everything at face value. Exactly. Like you have to like trust and verify. So that was a situation with a very specific team at the college I worked at. For we'll come up with a hypothetical team. Like we'll say it's a Riot game, but you shoot instead of RPG stuff. When it comes back to you that like, yeah, our old captain was a piece of shit, and then you're like, oh, I thought he was like the best, like just the coolest. That's a clue. Rhymes with Calorant. I was gonna say rhymes with Cramorant. That's when it's like you get a Princess Bride moment where you're like, I don't think that word means what you think it means. This person's name is Pussy Destroyer 09. I highly doubt that. That's my Spurf, Kappa Cool. When you know your game's Japanese. I sent you a draw ticket. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. I don't really need too much though. I have like a huge reserve of stuff. Okay, so she... Whee! Slow motion. The topography fucked me up. Where's my onion? There he is. All right, Prompto, it's your job to protect the president. Fuck! I'm in slow motion. I should have just did Braver into Omnislash. There we go. It's really funny because they're kind of lazy. Like they have this like censorship thing in the game where I can't be Heavy Kira because my name has AV in it, which I guess is short for adult video, or an acronym for adult video. But like, meanwhile, Pussy Destroyer. It's there's a language barrier here. Read as Cat Destroyer in Japanese. Yeah, no problem. They just hate cat. They're a dog person. Kitty Destroyer? That's so much better. Heavy AV. It does have Tekken bowling. Okay. So how can I tell when Strixley accepts? You are friends. We're friends. All right. So I have to go back to the store, and then in my shopping cart, what is in the originals? The other issue I have with Steam is it doesn't tell me enough information on what I'm buying. Like, it's like Originals Edition, but there's not like a list of like, what the fuck does that mean, Kobe Bryant? Rip the goat? Yeah. Dude, Tekken 7 reviews. Very positive. Like, I'm on the Steam website, but I have to Google what the originals is. Ever finished your story about judge a character? Oh. It just tells you what other people value. And it shows you how... It shows you the value that other people have or place on people. There is a 10% where, like, you're wrong and there was things you didn't see because of bias. The majority of the time, it's really just telling when, like, you think someone is like a good person and really cool and someone doesn't agree. It just kind of shows you like where they're at. And it's like, oh, okay. I can't wait to put that. I can't put that on YouTube, I don't think. Maybe I can. Time for TikTok? Oh god, no. I barely want to do Twitter. Also, when can you add your own emotes to YouTube? Is that an option? You could edit use Chocobo sound? I do have to go get a Chocobo sound. There's a lot happening. Cross slash? Graver. Omni slash. Well, I got the whole thing off before I got stunned. And I have cross slash ready to go. You're not hitting me. Who's gonna tell him? Also, you can add followers, sub stuff through Twitch. I don't think I want to do 7TV. Let me read all this in a second. Can we be heavy AV? That's really funny. That is more relevant, I suppose. GG! Okay, hold on. But yeah, when you encounter a situation where someone else is disliked, but you hold them in really high esteem, think like Captain versus Iron Man kind of shit, where it's just like, how could anyone? Like, we're not defaming Iron Man, but how could fucking anyone be like, you know who I think is the antagonist? Steve Rogers. Like, how does this happen? And when people have that kind of conclusion, you should be hella sus, is all I'm saying. But also, it was a situation too where, like, in that example as like a tangent, a lot of people don't know what they want or how good they have it until it's gone. MCU Iron Man is a twat. he's a pussy destroyer. I think the only thing they did wrong with him was they forgot to like really give him a redemption arc. His redemption arc is he defeats Thanos and he dies. But like, spoilers. But he needed more. They were doing so well with like the character ability and emotional stuff for like the first several however many movies. And I feel like they forgot to like redeem him. Because he didn't really have like a, hey, I was wrong moment. He just has like a, hey, we lost, and like, I'm only on the good side again because mutual enemy kind of situation. Like, things are real bad. And like, I feel like that does a disservice to the character. Because if you watch like the first, especially like the first couple of movies he's in, he should be a little more put together. Because it gives me the same feeling at the end where it's just like, yeah, Iron Man's an asshole. Because like he never got his act together. Was he wrong though? Iron Man? Yeah. You know who was the GOAT of Civil War? Black Widow. That's a character who like... Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Am I in danger? I'm in danger. And they got my bravery. Shucks. Because, like, you could argue that Black Widow was playing at both sides either way, but, like, that's a character who, every time she's involved in anything, she has the most, like, emotional depth and thought process. What's the plan with this trial? Ignore? Ignore. But yeah. Anyway, the story about character was just like a brief thing that I had to experience managing teams. And Gummy was just involved. Because it was a situation of like, at least I didn't go to jail. I mean, you were involved in the good side. Because it was a situation of like people not understanding what they needed. And then even after it was gone, not understanding that like what was gone was the reason why they were experiencing hardship was because of the thing that changed. It's really strange. And it's kind of petty and bitter, but like I think everyone wants that to be what happens. At least a little bit. Maybe not things going wrong, but like if you like end a friendship or you break up a relationship or you leave a job, there's like, I think there's a part of everyone that's just like, I hope that someone gives a shit a little bit. Or acknowledges like one of the next following days of like, you know, this is worse in some ways. It's a big learning experience for me, and understanding not everyone has the same life experience. They're fresh adults and don't completely understand how the things work. Yeah, and it's hard too, because especially when you have a larger team, like 7's pretty small compared to like actual sports, but like 7's a lot. And it's like, you have some people that are on your level that like are really easy to hang out with, and then you have some people that aren't, like they don't get it. And then you have people that like fuck with you that don't get it, and you have people that don't fuck with you that don't get it. And then it's like trying to navigate that without creating cliques by accident. 2 people is already too much. It's a lot. Like you're trying not to show favoritism or create cliques, but just because like, I don't know, someone else on the team who may or may not have a name starting with a J, like they just get it. So you're trying like really hard not to like show favoritism because like they just understand. This is already pretty cryptic, but it's like people that get like, hey, plants need nutrients, water, and sun. And then some people are like, I only value water. And it's like, okay. However, I don't think you can min-max. Like, I don't think minimizing sun and nutrients and then maxing water. Do you think we'll get an offline version of Opera Omnia like Rave Exvius? I don't think we're going to, but we should. We deserve it. I hope. I pray. I very much want it to happen. I was talking about that at length a few times. Maxing and relaxing. I'm a water maxer. Like, but sun and nutrients though, they're like, we don't need that. And then the person that was in charge of the nutrients and the sun leaves, and then they're just like, man, we have so much water, but we're still not alive. And it's just dumbfounding. Sun is optional. My question, are you gonna keep the crossover units? Did we have crossover units in Opera Omnia? Or you mean the crossover units for Brave Exvius? I think they're not keeping crossover units for Resonance. It's just going to be the base Final Fantasy characters. Yeah, we didn't have any crossovers in Opera Omnia. Sorry, I was crossing the streams. Wrong neighborhood, pendejo! Sorry, that was rude. No Ariana Grande. Was that the game that they added Ariana Grande? Was Brave Exvius? And Katy Perry. That's right. I remember hearing about this. I never played that game. Dude, is Ariana Grande a real one? How did that even happen? Do you think Ariana Grande has played FOMC 8? These are questions I need answered. I can just at her on Twitter, right? You're like, hey, have you ever played FOMC 8? I feel like if they both were Final Fantasy fans, how old is Ariana Grande? She's younger than me, I think. By like 5 or 10 years, probably. I'm mid-30s. I think she's probably like late 20s, early 30s. Katy Perry, I think, is my age or older. She's like my generation. If I'm not tripping. Ariana's 33. Oh, she's a little bit older than I thought she was. Okay. 'Cause I feel like she's before my time or after my time. And Katie's 41. All right, so I'm just like in the middle. Got it. Everything here sucks. If I burst, I might have actually gotten out of there alive. So that was a misplay. Putting Fated Moment. Yeah, I could have burst and I would be the one Omni-slashing the boss right now. That's rough, buddy. So yeah, maybe I guess Ariana Grande could have played FOMC 8. We're gonna tweet at her. Like before all the Defying Gravity and all that, she was rescuing Renoa from space. What a G. Alright, listen. Iron Giant, I don't know why you're not moving toward me, but I think that's really irritating. Is there anyone here to defend me? Apparently we're good. I should let Guy have it. Because I don't have Omni Slash ready to go. He has it now, though. I think we win. We just gotta protect the president. GG! Let me see if I can find footage of this. Oh, let me finish giving this gift to Strixie. But first, I have to figure out what it is. Tekken 7. How do I find out the version? It just lists it. It just says Originals Edition, but it doesn't have information. I've always had this problem with Steam where I'm like, what the fuck is this? It does not include Geese, Noctis, or Negan. If it doesn't include Noctis, it's garbage. So let's not buy this one. I almost fucked up. It needs Noctis. I was about to give Strixley a Final Fantasy VII copy that doesn't have Noctis. I would have been... She has to experience Tekken Bowling as Noctis, where they have Prompto, Gladio, Chelsea, fuck your mom. That is a character. Yeah, because she needs, you're right, she needs the stage with the song. That was like the whole reason that I was like, I'm gonna buy you this game. All right, Tekken 7 Season Pass. What's in this?
Tastes like vegetables I don't like.
Oh my god, Steam is so ass. That's not what I need. I'll use some reaches for it. Thank you. Okay, so here's the dream. Tekken 7's on sale for $6. I'm also trying to get Noctis Dual Loop Kylum.
I hate the alarm clock I chose. The town is like me, and
and then if I buy the Facum ROM, does he come with the stage? Including this add-on is Facum ROM as a playable character. Also be available in DLC 1's mode Ultimate Tekken Bowl. Definitive has every battle pass. Original comes with fact, but not Noctis. So maybe I get the... Does the original have Tekken Bowl? Because if the original has Tekken Bowl, then I just buy Noctis separately, and then we're in there.
Oh, hello. よろしくね。
I was hoping to see them bring back crossover units. Dude, if they added Full Metal Alchemist characters to Final Fantasy Resonance, that would be gigantic, I think. But I think it would probably it would have to be like a New Game Plus specific thing, because I think it would damage the immersion of the game. Because if Original has every season pass, Definitive has Noctis, yeah. I just need, the thing we're looking for is Bowling, Noctis, and Fakumron. And specifically Fakumron's stage. Originals does not come with bowling. Thank you. Imagine if this hit. Someone help! Okay, just get definitive. Definitive is what I have, so that works for me. It's not to stereotype strictly, but like, I imagine buying this game for someone, I'm like, I imagine they just want to play Noctis and Lucky Chloe on the Fakumron stage while the fucking music goes crazy, and then bowl while Gladio, fucking Prompto, and Ignis cheer you on. That sounds like the fucking best experience ever. Well, she'll get the Polish Prime Minister. Dude, before she was a war criminal, and she was just a cool character. Hell yeah. I need a new game to come out that isn't friend swap. Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls!
綺麗に浄化できたね。
I don't think Prompto can do enough damage. For us to be worried about it. Renoa, don't feed. Renoa, don't feed. Renoa, don't feed. GG! Sorry, I did not believe. Or rather, I believed. I was just worried. Okay, so I need definitive edition. Okay, so Fox Stage is included with definitive. Fox Stage, Noctis, and bowling. And if that's what it is, that's what it is. We're in there. It's all there. Okay, cool. Add to cart. Purchase your, you're not, Tekken 7 Season Pass, Eliza, bowling, additional costumes, Geese Howard, Noctis. Yeah, that's everyone. Good. This is a gift. And it is like $16.50 for like everything. It's like a fucking $200 value. I guess it's usually 110, but like I probably spent more over time. Continue to gift options. Select a recipient. Strix Dog. As soon as possible. Continue payment. The Payest Pals. Okay, I've returned. Hey, you have Tekken 7. This is the situation. You're still working on it? Yeah, because stream is difficult. Not stream, Steam. Steam is difficult. They are not very good at telling you exactly what you're buying. When it comes to like these console games that have a bunch of like DLC and things. Because this game is like 9 years old, it was difficult because it's like we want to give you, okay, so here, let me lay it out for you. This is what I need you to understand about this game. I have zero expectation. This is just one of the best games ever made, and it's one of my favorite games of all time. And I just need you to experience it. I don't even need you to fuck with it that hard. This is what's about to happen. You're gonna get this stage. You're gonna get every stage, but specifically, you're gonna get this stage with this soundtrack. You're gonna get Noctis, Duellum, Kylum as a playable character. I mean, you're gonna get every single character in the game, but you're gonna get Noctis, Duellum, Kylum, right? So you can play Noctis on this stage against computers or training mode or whatever. And then when you get frustrated because you can't figure out your combo with Noctis, you go to the main menu and you go to bowling. And then you play bowling with any character in the game, but specifically, again, Noctis, Lucis, Kylum. And while he bowls, Prompto, Gladio, and Ignis are sitting on the bench behind him, cheering him on and talking shit. And that is what you are being gifted. You go play Leroy. Hey, Noctis, wanna go bowling? Yes. I'm in danger! You heal. Fuck! I need to heal first. I need to heal every time just to see where I'm at health-wise, and if it's a waste, it's a waste. But that way I can know if I can commit to finishing my combo or not. Can I get there in time? Hell yeah. But yeah, so that's Tekken 7. I'm a little sad that instead of playing Tekken 7, I was playing Dragon Ball FighterZ. I should have just... I mean, I was good at both, but... We're gonna get Marvel Tokon, and I don't know... I really just fucked up. I chose wrong. Oh, I didn't win. I thought I was winning for some reason. Sigma second gives you crazy Vietnam flashback. Yeah, man. Alright, I gotta get CO. She is not in burst, so that's cool. She forgot to burst! Oh, that lightning has got to be on auto. I don't know, man. You were goated in Dragon Ball FighterZ? Dude, I was. But, like... I just want to experience both. I guess there's nothing stopping me from playing Tekken 7 at home. I don't need people. Fuck people. You know what? Never mind. I'm so ready for Tokon. I could just do exactly what I just told Strixley to do. I was like, don't even fight people online. Fuck that. Who cares? Just fucking play the game, enjoy it. I could do that. I fucking own everything. And apparently I own everything on Steam too. I own it on PS5 or PS4 and Steam. I have it all. I could just do it. Fuck it. You either die a mainstream standard player playing the newest Street Fighter and fighting games, or you live long enough to see yourself be the poverty fighter who's playing 10 to 15-year-old fighting games that no one else cares about anymore. I'm about to go back to Tekken 8 after watching Evo, though. I can play Fok. Yeah. For real, for real. I'm sure there's still people play Tekken 7 anyway. You're probably right. Now, you ain't a party fighter, so you're playing some Deki fighting Climax or some Arcana Hearts? I mean, I know plenty of poverty fighters or some Skullgirls. Yeah. El Chiche and myself have many mutuals that are poverty fighters. Are you calling me a poverty fighter? You're kind of a poverty fighter. No knockback. One v3 situation. I should have just left. I think I like grapplers less and it's a lot of big, thick boys. Are you gonna play Hulk and Tokon? I think I'm gonna be a Hulk player. Okay, so this is a tangent about Tokon. We're gonna talk about this all next week. I feel like no one else gives a shit that that character is in the game. And by no one else, I mean no one, because I don't really even care. But that problem, like, my context clue here is like, you know what? I bet no one knows how to play him or against him when the game comes out. That's rough, buddy. Gummy is the Gold Lewis player? How do you feel about Gold Lewis, Gummy? You're a Potemkin man. But Potemkin is like too fun. That character is amazing. Yeah, Gold Lewis not as cool as Potemkin. That's what I was thinking. Alright, what's the hold up here? There we go. Potemkin's the best? Yes. I can't think of a cooler grappler other than maybe Tager, but I think Strive Potemkin's cooler than Tager. I hate Omni Slash. I hate being a duck that sits. It feels bad. Bad neighborhood. After hitting a long Potemkin string in a buster. Yeah. It's over. It's over. It's over. GG's. No, Potemkin's sick. Guys, we just did not appreciate it. I mean, I did. I played a fuck ton of this, but like, how do you innovate beyond this? How can you possibly innovate?
Frame 1, second throw.
This is already peak. How do you innovate beyond this? It can't be done.
Frame 2, second throw.
I mean, honestly, I never knew that Tekken had bowling. It wasn't in the base game. It was added later as DLC, and it was a mistake. It should have been in the base game. It's extra funny also because, like, you can bowl as Akuma, or like Geese Howard. So you're just like sending like Rapukin bowling balls, and then when you get a strike, everything becomes disco and cool. You're fucked. You're fucked, Noctis. It's over. GG. Good try. Good attempt. It's over. Nice try, Noctis. I'm a party fighter. The most recent fighter I have is Soul Calibur 2. That's the one of the best games of all time. You done fucked up, Noctis. Soul Calibur 2 and Tekken 7, I think, are like best of series. He was about to hit the greatest 7-10 split. He was gonna hit the 7 and then warp strike to the 10, bro. Believe. Best believe. Hello. Hello? That sucks. I should have chained one into the other. I wouldn't have got knocked back. Oh my god, I almost got him. This is bullshit. On the AC, their supports, I have to and have them play, but my ideal team is Hulk Carnage +1. You mean +2? Four characters. Hulk isn't in the beta because if they want people to buy the game to give you a Hulk a weekend, they're gonna cancel the pre-order. I have a sneaky, so like, with almost no evidence, I just have a hunch. I feel it in the pit of my soul that Hulk's gonna be really good. Anime grappler's always effed up. I don't even know if he's a grappler. Is he a grappler? Yeah, I'd like to take a moment to talk about Tokon between matches. Dissidia, but what about the unicorns? Tuesdays and Thursdays. Until I get caught up on tactics editing. And I have to post Star Fox this weekend because I'm fucking up. I'm starting to have bad habits again. Run! Yeah, until, because I really need to edit. Okay, so I need to talk about that also. I don't know what to do. I know what to do with YouTube. So here's the plan. Everyone knows the plan. Since I came back and I started taking this serious, since I quit my job, I'm just living on a prayer and like $4,000. We stream video game, and then with video game footage, we make YouTube videos. Do I need to yell at you on Discord? No, because it's not like a lack of wanting. It's just like a time thing. Hey, we won. Okay, so we play video game. So we play like Unicorn. The idea is I get caught up to the point where I can stream my 4 to 6 hours, and then in the evening I can take 2 to 6 hours, cutting down that 6-hour footage into whatever was funny or useful or interesting or cool, and then I'm done, and then we're caught up. And because everything happened in the same day, I don't have to rewatch all 6 hours to remember the funny part or like to go find them. And granted, I'm not like watching 6 hours consecutively. I'm like jumping on Premiere to where like the voice peaks, so I see what we were talking about. But like, that's the idea, to get this into like a really measurable thing. So like the whole plan, I'm gonna spill the beans on the strategy. Plan is we stream Monday through Friday from 10 to 4. The live stream is the most important thing, and it's a lot of fun, good for my brain. I unironically learned something from Ludwig Streamer University professor lecture. It was a lot of knowledge if time was just watching it. I was watching Maximilian Dude rant about this stuff too, like recently and like a year ago. And I know how to go about doing it. I just need to do it. So anyway, you stream 10 to 4. We have 6 hours of game. We'll say Unicorn. We have 6 hours of Unicorn. The stream ends. I can go make 2 clips, or you guys made clips of the stream. I just go find the 2 funniest ones. I put them in portrait mode. I save them. I export them I upload them to Twitch and YouTube at 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. Just 2 clips from the stream. So that way there's just something out there daily. There's shit happening. Twitter and YouTube. Then in the evening, I'm supposed to load up Premiere and go through the 6 hours of footage we have, and then consolidate it into like the funny and cool shit. And at the end of the whole playthrough, have basically concocted the greatest playthrough of whatever game in the world, like highlight reel clip video, which we did with Fancy 4. That's the strat. And then do that consistently enough that we can just continuously play through games, so that we can get through a backlog, but also play new relevant things, so that we can meet more people and grow. That's the idea, and that was the idea before too. I just didn't know what to do with the videos because I have decision paralysis or whatever. There's too many ways to cook, so then I just wind up not eating. So I just starve. Is what happens. But yeah, that's the idea. And then in between games, we're supposed to fill it in with streams with live service games like this, or Marvel Rivals, or a fighting game, or Final Fantasy 11, just to like break up the monotony. But like the idea is to get us to a point where we're just a well-oiled machine. We did it. We did a full chain. Yeah, that's supposed to be like the cycle of things. Because if I'm not behind on editing, it becomes super fast. It's like very fast. Because I'll just remember like, hey, remember Pussy Destroyer? And then like I'll be like, I do, and then I just like look at the video and I go through it in Premiere and I find out where we talked about the Pussy Destroyer and I'm like, fuck yeah, found it, and then I just boop. Nice and easy. But the problem that I've been running into is that FF4 was 2 years ago. I remembered nothing. And then Tactics is like almost a year ago at this point. It's like 6 to 9 months away. Someone help! Did anyone help? The day is saved. That is a huge hit. Oh, I think they win. GG. Was Tactics that long ago? Well, I was still in the other apartment. So it was before March. Tactics was November of last year. We started November 3rd and we finished January 8th. But when when it happens day of, it's so fast. So it just requires like discipline and like getting caught up in work ethic for us to like do this the way that I want to. Because the easiest thing to do is just stream, make clips, and then not fuck with YouTube. But like YouTube was like the thing that I wanted to do since I was like a boy. Because I wanted to make videos and okay, so things that I knew I wanted to do when I was a kid. I wanted to be an EMT. I knew I wanted to make game facts guides on gamefaqs.com. And I knew I wanted to make videos about video games. Pre-YouTube, this is like 2002, 2001. So I'm still like trying to do that as a hobby, you know what I mean? But like now I know like, oh, there's a way to do this better. Turn up the goat, you got it. But yeah, that's the strat. And then in addition to that, I also need to hang out with family and friendos and take care of myself. And I'm also like, I'm running a small business. So it's just like, but once I get really fucking good at it, like we'll be fine. It's just a matter of like not letting the depression demon creep up and just getting the regiment started. You know what I mean? Wrong neighborhood. I needed to pull the trigger on stun earlier. Defeat the depression demon? Dude, the depression demon is fucking needs to chill. Can you beat mine too while you're at it? Dude, I can barely do. You know what I learned from Cave and Delta Vine and the Halo team? Sometimes you just have to win your ones. Like sometimes there's no big strategy. You just have to win your fucking ones. Like sometimes no amount of strategy is gonna help you. You just have to win your 1v1. Make your bed every day. You just have to, yeah, you just have to win your ones. Megan into Megan. Azamar's having a time. Take one battle at a time, yeah. Sleep on a couch, you have to make your bed. That's not good for your brain. This is such a weird game. I wanted him to come over here. He's going the distance. He's going for speed? Yeah, I'm trying. That band is too good. They have some of the like most memorable songs of my entire life. I think it's called Cake. Yeah. I think Clyde wins it for us. No, but I do. I just have to make sure I don't get killed. Practicing patience here. Just practicing patience here. Sister-in-law birthday? Hell yeah. Hope it's fun. Enjoy your Friday, sir. Why make bed when you can stay in it forever? No! No, you're doing it wrong.
What's this? A brand new game? Well, sorta, yes, no. It's our very first adventure together, but one of our days slow. Someone's out for Ricky and Cooper.
But yeah, so that's the game plan. I made a VOD channel. Hold on. Not a channel. I made a playlist. So I guess I can just ask you guys because like my core demographic, like who cares about anyone else? When it loads, just giant white screen.
We fight on motorcycles, things get kinda wild, and kick some butt
Content.
in a fancy club, but we do it all with style. We beat up thugs in
By the way, the FF4 video is at 45 views. Woo! It's more than Yang Fight. We're killing it. Anyway, playlist. I have a VOD playlist now. I gotta tinker with it more. But basically, because Asmar was saying the other day, like he was watching the VOD on Twitch and there was like a million ads. I was like, oh, I can just solve that by like turning all the live streams into a VOD. I decided not to make a separate channel for it because I was like, that's probably excessive. But now there's a playlist. And then I should be able to change, like I changed the titles so that it just like tells you the date in the game. So you can just go find things whenever you want to. So that'll live there. So if I keep up on this, that should be easy. And because I'm streaming to YouTube, these already exist. So like it's very easy just for me to click on them and be like hit public and then we're off to the races. I don't have to like re-upload or do anything with it. Twitch's bonkers on the ads compared to YouTube's, and I'm not even sure if I'm getting the revenue for it. I'm doing some crazy stuff here. What am I even doing? Having fun, even if it's not even working. But yeah, so I made the VOD playlist, so that exists. I have to see what to do with them. I have a question. Is there value? And the answer is yes, but I want to hear. I just want a sounding board. I want to make like a hypercut clip video of like the funniest or coolest moments of a playthrough, like I did with FF4. That's what I want to do. Is there value in also having like a full playthrough that's like edited to cut out breaks and stuff? Or is that like redundant? Like, should we post 50 hours of tactics? Yes, I do enjoy watching full playthrough of games I won't play myself. Alright, then that pretty much nails it. I heard full playthroughs is the way to get good YouTube monetization. That's also what I know to be true. It is more valuable to have a fucking 20-hour video with 2,000 views than it is to have a 20-minute video with 20 million views or something. Like 2 million views, you know what I mean? That's what I understand. The math estimates, but I think that's how it works. But it's really just more like, is it valuable to watch? Like a whole playthrough. Did I watch the whole playthrough of games? Yeah, because you can also just leave it on somewhere. And you just do shit around the house. Have on the side. Alright, I got you. What up? How's it going? Happy Friday. So what would be the best practice? So like my strategy is, if I put out the greatest playthrough or whatever the hell we call that series, whatever we call like the hypercut, 20k damage, 30k healed in this quick match, big sweating. You got it. Pretty good over here playing a little Pokopia. Is that game interesting enough? Because it looks cute, but I'm like, I feel like I could play it for an hour tops. Like a day, like per sitting. I feel like I'd play it and I would just think about too hard about how I have actual chores to do in the real world. and then the guilt would come find me. Like Strixley was talking about like having an unmade bed. It's just like, imagine playing like Stardew, Animal Crossing, Pokopia, Dreamlight Valley, and it's like I'm maxing out my affinity with Aladdin, and it's like, cool, I need to brush my hair, I need to make my bed, I I need to go to the grocery store. What am I doing? Gummy, not Strix? Oh. All purple names look alike. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't work. I like the light stuff and goofy dialogue. Yeah, like I'm not against those kind of games at all. It's just those things where it's like even in like these live service games sometimes where there's like, oh, you have dailies to do and you have like little tasks to do. Like I can do that for a little bit, but then it gets to the point where it's just like, you're not my boss. don't tell me what to do. It gets a little too monotonous, I guess. Someone help! I'm alive! Woohoo! Run, Cloud! No! I ran into the holy. Good gracious. I guess whenever I have cross slash, I should be going. I should play him like Zidane, where it's like if I'm in trance, I go steal bravery. When I'm not in trance, I go farm. So like I should have already been across the map to stop the burst. I gotta get in there. Well, I'm not gonna kill, so it's time to abort mission. So I'd like to kill the Sephiroth and stun the Furion. Where the hell are they? God damn it! Well, the Sephiroth is no longer in burst. They're neither in burst. Alright, he's back in burst.
次はこうはいかない。見せ場はこっからだ。
みんなごめん。
Yeah, it's over. GG! Thank you, sir. Okay, so what is... I have an issue with the people I subscribe to on YouTube where they put out stuff weekly, and then on the week... Like, they put out... Not weekly. They put out stuff, like, during the weekdays, and on the weekend, there's, like, an absence of content. This was especially true for, like, obviously, like, daytime, like, not daytime, mainstream, like, television shows. So, like, watching The Late Show with Colbert or The Daily Show. It's like, okay, cool. But, like, Sajam does this too. A bunch of people do this where it's like they save their, like, they don't upload things on the weekends. So I'm trying to, like, upload on weekends. First, that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm trying to get, like, videos put out on Saturday. If we put out a greatest video on a Saturday, do we think we give it a week before we put out a full playthrough? So, like, for instance, if we put out the 20-minute video of FF4, how long do we wait until we put out the 40-hour video of FF4? I feel at least a week. Week sounds good. It wouldn't let me stop attacking him. I think if I can do videos on Saturdays and then playthroughs on Sundays, I think we can do pretty good. I just have to figure out, like, best practices to edit, to do both. So what do you think of week, though? Like, of the week? Like Friday? People will watch on weekend? Well, I mean, I'm going to be streaming on weekdays, so. Not trying to cannibalize myself is my thought process. Run! Oh, he's only level 8. I feel like I should play Onion Knight after this game. Like, one Onion Knight match, because some stuff's been going on that's making me kind of, like, questioning the process. What are they doing? That is game. I feel like that song's not very hype. But yeah, I feel like if I release on Saturday and then I wait for the full playthrough the following weekend, like on Sunday, I think that's fine. We just try to keep up a pace. And then I like jam this in addition to like practicing for fighting games and running a production company. Easy. And I be an uncle and a brother and a son and a friend. And yeah, and sleep and work out and hydrate. I think we can do it. I used to live on an aircraft carrier. I've done things before. The fun thing about sleep marathon, no! The fun thing is, do you think you should do a video for tactics on Monday and a video for UO on Friday? Hold on. I think you should do a video for tactics on Monday and a video for Duellum. Are you not gonna overload on Friday? What do you mean video? Can you explain, sir? Because like these games are like 50 hours long, so like if we're playing an average of 5 hours a day, like it takes us 2 weeks to get through a game. I think the first hit knocks down, so this doesn't work. Let's find out. Oh, we're not even gonna hit knock our Titus. Huge. I don't know if you need to release a whole game at once. You mean like try to release it in parts? Damn it. That was my chance. I think releasing stuff in parts doesn't work because that's what I was doing before, and granted we could be better at it, but it was trash. I hated it. It was there was like so many dead videos where like the first two would get some amount of attention and then like the following 30 or like 12 or whatever wouldn't get anything, and it just felt like a massive waste of time. Cause like that's how Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, and 15 were done in like multiple parts like that. And like granted, a lot could have been improved on, like description and thumbnail and etc. and so forth, but I think it's a shitty. I mean, at least I'm not interested when I like see a thing on my side video that's like Lightning Returns Part 50. I'm like, unless I'm already invested, I don't give a shit. Like, I would never click on it, ever. So you're gonna make a 20 to 30 minute video of the whole game? Yeah. And a whole video of the whole game, a whole playthrough, in addition to, but yeah, like a much smaller video of the whole game. I need someone to just break a crystal. Yeah, my plan is to do what I did with FF4, but with every game. Have the VOD playlist, and then I was like, do I bother making a full playthrough video also? And I think the answer to all three is yes. Like, I think the answer to all three is, like, yes. That's why I'm like, I can do full playthroughs on Sundays and make sure they're at least a week out from the original greatest video. I don't know what to call it for short. It's gonna get very confusing when I'm like, one video is the greatest playthrough of Tactics of all time, and it's 20 minutes long, and then we have full playthrough of Tactics, and it's not actually the greatest playthrough. There's no VOD playlist of 4 though? No, not yet. The VOD playlist is starting now because I didn't do it before. The VODs are its own thing. The VOD is just like the whole complete stream. I think what the full playthrough is like an edited look at it. Seems backwards? What do you mean seems backwards? So you're now starting to do it? Oh yeah, like I did not have a playlist for VODs. The VODs just existed. I don't even know if they're easy to find. I have to go look at it. Now being Unicorn Overlord? Yeah, just because I thought about it after Asmar said it yesterday, and I was like, yeah, I should do that. And now being like the past 2 days of Unicorn Overlord. Because the VOD channel is not the full playthrough. The VOD channel is just the VOD, not the channel. The VOD playlist is just the playlist. Maybe I shouldn't have tried to heal. I should have just let myself die. But at least I got off Omnislash.
すぐ向かおう。眠ってるか。このまま叩き切る。次もうまくやってやる。これを。諦めろ。ついてなかった。力が足りないのも終わる。
これで大丈夫。
Okay, I think I got the hang of plot. We're doing cloud things. I liked everything I did there except for the braver. I think this song is not hype. GG! It was very sleep inducing, yeah. It was not exciting. Alright, so this is what let me see what I can find. Because we're talking about El Chiche. So, this is the playlist. I just made this yesterday. When this stream is over, which will be soon, like next 15 minutes or so, I'll add to it. I don't know how far back it goes. It goes back to tactics. And it goes back to FF4. So yeah, it goes back to the very first time that I was streaming to YouTube. It keeps everything. So maybe the playlist isn't even necessary. I just have to rename these. Like Sonic the Hedgehog's here, like crush that core, Koopo. We have the beta for this game. So yeah, all of those things still exist. That's one way that YouTube is like way better than Twitch. I keep all of my VOD. At least for the time being. Let me see how annoying it is to find it. How do I do this? I need a new incognito window. Oh, I can't share the incognito window. That makes sense. Okay. So you go to Kiraga, it shows that I'm live at the very front, so that's cool. And it shows the playlist for Dissidia and for First Soldier, but it doesn't have a description for First Soldier, which is weird. But when I go to live, so I don't even need to make a playlist. I just have to rename them. I just have to rename them. Okay. I'll have to think about that.
クリスタルへ向かうぞ。
飛ぶよ。到着。あそこに。
うまく報告が片付いた。
Yeah, they have region. Jet shot, I can't counter with cross slash. It's very annoying. The first two hits knock you down, and by the time you get up, he can walk away like that, or he can activate his other UR. It's very disappointing. So when I see Jack shot, I just have to heal through it. Dive streams are stupid. I mean, like, I'm fine with like something beating cross slash, but it's definitely a thing to remember. That's not how that works. Australia Cloud Game's going? Pretty good. I got the hang of them around pretty early on because I have Prompto experience. I feel like this character really boils down to cross slash. And by boils down, I mean like that's the really most important thing specific to him. I also feel like bursting without Omni Slash is not a good idea. So when you get quad 9 bravery while you're on like a long cooldown, that doesn't feel awesome. We decided that finishing touch seems cool. It isn't. Why did he not get knocked back that point? And they have region again. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You don't like wave clear? The issue with it is, even though it has a pretty wide AoE and it has a much better cooldown now, it kind of locks me in place for too long to be useful in other places. So in PvP, it's too high risk, and then fighting the boss is too high risk. Because you're kind of a sitting duck. But I like the idea of being able to do like 6 attacks in a burst chain, because you can do finishing touch, braver, UR, braver, finishing touch. But didn't like all the other parts of it. You gotta get bravery for Renoa and keep her alive.
到着手加減なし
くれてやる
これで大丈夫です全力出し切るよ
GG! But yeah, that was my issue with it. It's not terrible, but like, I feel like you can't get rid of either of his URs. I want to run Hope Renew. And I feel like Braver is too important for having such a low cooldown and being a gap closer and being able to weave it in twice into a burst chain. So I'm like, what do you do with this fourth slot? This fifth slot? And I feel like I was running Earthbreaker for a while when like shields were more popular, but thanks to Yuna, Yuna kind of scared away shield users. So they're less frequent, which is great. So now it's just like, oh, I think Tifa's better. Where are we at game-wise? We'll probably make this the last one because I got a bunch of stuff to do in the evening. I have a family function. We're at 251, so we have about 50 to go. And all of his challenges are done already. So we don't have to worry about those. So we're good to just hang out. Ooh, let me customize my channel. So you said I can add emotes to YouTube? Is that real? I'll check. Yeah, I can't just make a past live stream tab. So the playlist isn't necessary. Why is he hitting me? What the fuck? I'm a big Braver hitter personally, then again I don't play Cloud. It's because you can start with it and then end with it in a burst chain that's also super good. And an 18-second cooldown, it just gives you the ability to do more things, which I personally really appreciate. In a burst chain, I don't remember if this is the one that does 500 damage. We'll have to look at it. That'll be the last thing we do before we get out of here. Is I'll have to look at like exactly how much damage it does and why it's so valuable to do 2 of them in a chain. Oh, I needed enough first. GG! Yeah, let's go have a gander, shall we?
みんなちゃんと休んでくれよな。多い戦いだった。いい試合だったっす。当然の結果だろう。
Braver. Yeah, Brave Hunter's 500 potency. So if you get 2 off, obviously that's 1,000. What's cross slash at? Always MVP? Yeah, except when I lose. So having Braver set, you're gonna do more damage in a burst chain than you would using cross slash by itself, using Orin by itself. So that's why Braver is so important, because you can loop it in with Omni Slash. And also short cooldown, gap closer, kill people, snipe them if you don't have Tifa ready. There's nothing else to really put there. I think Braver is like necessary. So yeah. So I feel like you have to cross slash, you have to Omni Slash. I feel like you need Braver, and I personally prefer having Renew as my cure. I don't like shields, so then it's just like, cool, you have one ability to choose for the character, I feel like. Dude, 10 gift tickets, bro? In this economy? But yeah, so we got about like 40-ish games to go, so we can like keep this going on Monday, and then we'll see. We'll go from there. Sephiroth is going to be after Cloud, and then Renoa. I don't have to do Zidane. Zidane already has 300 games, and then Riku's going to be the other long one. So that's the forecast and what we're up to here. Because again, my goal is to get all the challenges done for every character and also all of their alt weapons. So just like get like mastery of the game. Okay. Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Dark Souls or Pokemon Soul Silver? You decide. Dark Souls. I'll see you on Moon Day. Dark Souls, what's the question? We're always rating Visage on a break. Thanks for hanging out today. I'll see you guys on Monday. If anything gets posted on the weekend, God willing, please check it out. Peace out.
"少し
Alchiche cheered. X10. I hate it here.